check out the Comic Outlaw on YouTube. Throw us a like and subscribe, and let us know what you want to see, and we might bring it to you. But right now, we're doing Masters of the Universe. Yes, the Image take on Masters of the Universe. And I've been calling this like Evil-Lyn's Rebellion and the Dark Crystal. Yeah. I have to say, I've loved this comic book so far. I've loved the show when I was a kid, and this does not disappoint whatsoever. And as we pick up where we left off, Evil-Lyn is talking to He-Man, and He-Man is sort of being corrupted by the Shard. It's kind of like the One Ring. The darkness taints you. It draws you to it. But anyways, they talk about Snake Mountain, and that Evil-Lyn and him should team up, and they could rule the universe together. You know, there's just the typical villain speech, you know. And of course, He-Man's sort of not buying it because Evil-Lyn's just treacherous as hell. But he sees no other choice on how to get the other shards. So Evil-Lyn conjures a little bit of magic together, and they teleport. Now, Evil-Lyn is a powerful sorceress, so she has her own little tricks of the trade as well. Now, when she teleports them to a valley part of Snake Mountain, where there's a hidden tunnel. And she goes on to explain that over the years, she's kind of explored these tunnels and kind of has made a little hideaway for herself, where Skeletor believes that some of these are booby-trapped and this and that. Evil-Lyn has kind of secured herself an underground fortress, but He-Man realizes something. The crystal calls, and it glows brighter. That means there's pieces closer, and the crystal wants to be together. And the power does call to everyone, including Evil-Lyn. And Trapjaw, of course, is naturally surprised that He-Man showed up, but Evil-Lyn goes on to explain that for now they're allies for a common goal, to rule Eternia. Yes, He-Man's starting to feel a slight corruption from the gem. It's starting to corrupt his personality a bit, and Evil-Lyn actually uses her power to focus all of her energy. A combination of technology and magic is what I do love about Eternia, and she's able to bring forth the other crystal. For it's not just shattered in pieces, it's two pieces. And there's a huge, huge crystal there. And you can feel the magic, the power. And He-Man wants it, but Evil-Lyn betrays him. Of course she does. And all of a sudden she uses her magic and wraps the door around him. You hear clank, 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 and He-Man's getting crushed by this metal. Now all they have to do is take the other crystal from him. But meanwhile, Orko and Man-at-Arms are having a conversation, you know, and Orko's basically trying to deal with the withdrawal from the crystal. He feels the absence of it. Since he's held it in his hand, just like the One Ring, it's like an addiction. He wants more. He wants more power. And this is the corrupting influence the sorceress was talking about, the Dark Shard. It does amplify your power, yes, but it has a dark reach in it. It brings out your darker nature. And Orko is literally going through withdrawals, for he was touched by evil. He was touched by this crystal, and he wants the magic back. And he's kind of arguing with Man-at-Arms here. And I think Man-at-Arms is starting to realize the true scope of power that this jewel has. And as he begins to realize that, he knows that He-Man's in more trouble than he thinks he is. Because He-Man is nothing but a magical being. He is infused with the magic of Grayskull. So slowly that magic inside He-Man is being corrupted. That's why his fall to darkness was pretty quick. Or not like total darkness, but he's sort of in it for himself. Now as He-Man's wrapped up, Evil-Lyn tells Tri-Klops to just grab the fragment, so they can put it together and continue on with their plans. But He-Man rages out and literally says, "You cannot have the crystal," and just busts out of Evil-Lyn's magic. Now everyone's surprised by this, and of course he goes after Tri-Klops, and Tri-Klops springs into action. Now Tri-Klops is a formidable warrior, a very formidable warrior, and I love how they showcase Tri-Klops, Evil-Lyn, and a bunch of other side characters, which is really cool. Now, as fast as Tri-Klops is, and he does end up stabbing him in the leg, He-Man does end up hitting him in the arm or in the shoulder, probably doing major damage to his shoulder as Tri-Klops screams out. He does need an assist. Like I said, he's a formidable warrior, but against He-Man, it's only a matter of time before his strength wears him down. Evil-Lyn casts like a shield spell around Trapjaw, boosting his strength and his durability. As He-Man disposes of Tri-Klops, basically slams him away, our good buddy Trapjaw steps into action, rams right into him. Now, as he's about to bring down the claw, he misses, and He-Man just double axe handles him, and boom! Trapjaw goes flying away, which doesn't hurt him because of the force field, so he's able to recover quicker. That's the advantage of having this force field from Evil-Lyn. Now, he isn't full crystal mode. He wants his precious. Now, this gives Trapjaw enough time to switch out his arm, fire a stun beam, and just get his claw and ram him right into the wall. Now, He-Man's not in his right mind right now. He's not thinking clearly. He's more savage, and he has been knocked out by Trapjaw. Now, Evil-Lyn's about ready to take the crystal and continue on with her plan. She could feel her power building as the crystal comes closer and closer. That her plans are coming to fruition, but wait, it floats past her and into the arms of someone else, the waiting hands of the Lord of Darkness, the Master of Evil, Skeletor himself. And he looks mad and he says, "I'm very disappointed in you, Evil-Lyn. Yes, Skeletor now is in possession of all the crystals, all the dark energy, and has He-Man at his mercy. What will happen next? We'll find out, won't we? And as always, I'm the comic outlaw, Jack Slater, and I'll catch you on the flip side. And if you like what you see, give us a like and a subscribe. And we'll keep bringing to you comic after comic. It's what we do. Laters.